Good morning, YouTube. As you can see, there's a new addition to the bee yard this morning. An old white hive body and a little green nuke. The hive body was a cutout and the little green nuke was a trap out. And this video will chronicle the steps we took for the trap out and eventual spoke out abscond.
I wonder if maybe we shouldn't have put the box up before we pissed them off.
Yeah, live and learn, huh? Yeah, ladies.
We got a bunch of pissed off ladies here.
Yes, we do.
Well, had you told me in advance, I could have been counting how many bees came out of there.
A lot.
A lot.
I think that'll work. Just put,
Strap around it?
well, I want support underneath.
Yeah.
I think I could just put a couple boards on it.
There's still a slew of them coming out.
Well, hello, ladies.
How many braces do you think you're going to have to put on it?
2 or 3, maybe. I'm sure the ladder's going to be in my way.
Well, of course. Ooh, ooh.
one more will get it. Or
I'm pretty sure I've got someone considering stinging my derriere back here. That gonna hold it?
It's good and solid.
Did you put a tractant in the box? Is that what you did?
Lemongrass oil. 4 frames of foundation and 1 frame of Old Calm. A lot of pollen on these.
Is there? Yeah, they're moving so fast I couldn't tell.
They're checking it out. I've had a few fly around me, not real happy.
Yeah, I've had a couple over here on the camera.
Alright. Well, that's probably about it. Alright, we can probably end that there for today. They're just going to have to find their way in. Okay, day 2 on the trap out. Looks like we've got a lot coming and going in the box. Still hanging around the cone. Not many coming and going, so I don't think they've found a way past it. Peek inside. Oh yeah, I don't want to get too many out of there, but definitely in the box. Well, day 2 is looking good. Hey, this is day 3 on the trap out. I was worried that would even still be in the tree. We had a very strong line of thunderstorms come through yesterday, maybe about an hour after I filmed day 2. But from down here everything looks good. I'm going to finish suiting up and go take a closer look. Alright, we've got a few there still at the old entrance. It's like a handful of dead bees, possibly drones, down inside. Really no activity. A couple coming and going, but it is maybe 50 degrees this morning, so lack of activity doesn't surprise me much. So I think things still look good. No one's coming out of the original hive. So I'm going to call this a continued success. We'll check back tomorrow. Alright, this is day 4, I believe, of the trap out. That doesn't look good. Quite a bit of dead bees, it looks like. I'm going to try and run a bore scope down the tube and see inside of the tree. It doesn't want to focus in there, but there's a lot of activity around the camera. That's brought a lot of bees out into the cone. So this trap house is definitely nowhere near being over. On the hive, are dead or alive. Or just cold. I don't know, it's not looking good. I mean, they're still moving a little bit. Guess only time will tell. I'll have to look inside a little bit. They might just be dormant because it's so cold. That's what I'm hoping. And you can see those are the ones that came up with the camera. So there's plenty alive inside the hive. So this will go a little bit longer and we'll see what happens in a couple days. Okay, added the feeder today, end of day 4. So the bees in the box don't look good at all. I'm hoping they're just dormant because it's so cold. Definitely still activity in the hive. Plenty of bees yet to come out of there. So hopefully it warms up a little bit. We'll get some more bees in the box. Okay, this is day 6 on the trap out. It's been very cold, raining. I didn't bring the video camera yesterday, but when I was here, this entire cone was covered in bees. They were hanging down to about here underneath. I was able to get a couple handfuls in the box. The ones in the box seem to be moving around doing pretty good. They are eating the food I gave them, which is good. This pile here on the entrance, I'm pretty sure are all dead. These ones out here are questionable. My attempt today, which I'm not going to be able to do on camera because there's nowhere good to put the camera, I'm going to try and brush all these remaining bees off and get them in the box, refeed them, and I'm going to try and fashion an umbrella over top of here to keep the rain off of them for the ones that do come out. It's supposed to be in the 30s tonight and cold again tomorrow, and then in the 30s tomorrow night. So all these out here, if they're not already dead, they definitely will be. Do a quick peek inside. As you can see, they're clustered together and crawling around in there, which is a very good sign. So I'll do what I can to get these bees in here, redo the feeder, and get the umbrella up, and then I'll put the camera back on and show you that when I'm done. Okay, well, I've got all the bees cleaned off of the cone, and you can see there's plenty inside, so there's still lots of bees inside that tree. Refilled the sugar water, and for me messing around in there, there's quite a few coming out after me. They're not real happy being as cold and nasty as it is. But they're definitely still alive in both. There's a lot of bees inside of there. Hopefully this umbrella I've got, which I'll show you as I back off the ladder, will help with keeping them dry if they do decide to come out. They've got plenty of room to stay dry under here. There's the end of the setup at day 6. We'll check it again tomorrow and see how it's coming. Okay, day 8 of the trap out. Got some of the smaller bees clustered up again around the cone that probably came out yesterday. Got a little bit of in and out activity on the box. It is cold again today. Probably maybe mid 40s. Did stop yesterday on day 7, refilled the sugar water. It was just about empty. And as you can see, they've drank maybe a third of what I put in there from yesterday. Inside looked good yesterday. I'm not going to open it up today because the umbrella's kind of in the way. But I cleaned all the dead bees off the front and as far back as I could reach, and there are a few more. What you can see back in there. There are a few dead bees on the bottom. They do appear to be doing some house cleaning and pushing them to the front, which is good. But we're just going to have to wait this out. Hopefully this week it'll warm up some. It's supposed to be in the 60s here in a day or so, and no rain forecast this week at all. So we should be doing good. I may end up boring a hole in the tree and try and smoke these remaining bees out later this week if it warms up. But as far as today goes, I'm going to top that feeder back off, and hopefully as it warms up today, these ones that are out here will make their way into the box. Maybe some more will come out, and we can get some progress. There's a few coming out of the box to forage. Alright, we'll end that there. Alright, this is day 9 of the trap out. First thing I did today was remove the umbrella. There's really no need to have that. There's no rain today, none for tonight, none forecast for tomorrow. As you can see, they've probably eaten again about a third of the sugar water I gave them yesterday. Lots of activity coming in and out of the box. Got a couple of them there fanning the nasin off. Quite a bit of crawling around activity outside the screen. A lot of them hanging out, probably still a little chilly. Tomorrow we are probably going to bore a hole lower in the tree, force some smoke and some honeybee gone up in there. Try and force everybody out. Hopefully force the queen out. Get her caged. Get them out of here. That's it for day 9. Things are looking good. I am going to try and get a few of these that are clustered up around on the tree and around the screen over onto the box before I go. But things are looking good today.
This is the second hole that we've drilled. The first one, we weren't getting any smoke through our cone here. We're trying to smoke these girls out of here today. There we go, finally. Because this is day what on this? 10?
Maybe.
I think.
I don't know if we can call that an end for now.
I guess so. There isn't much else we can do here.
No. We were definitely heavily smoked in there. I think everything's coming out that's going to come out. Most of what we've seen come out has been drones. Got drones crawling out of the holes we drilled.
They're not going to try to go back in those holes we drilled, are
We'll
we?
have to plug them up before we leave.
Okay.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our trap out video. Apologize for not getting much footage there on the last day when we did this, the smoke out abscond. We drilled 2 holes in the bottom of that branch, put a bunch of smoke up in there with some honeybee gone in the smoke. Did discover that there was a back entrance to the hive. Not many bees were using it, so I don't think too many were coming and going that way. But we got a few smoked out of there. I ran the bore scope back up inside, and there was hardly any bees at all left inside. Most of them were drones. So we screened up the back so the hole was closed in the back, closed up the 2 holes we put in and the entrance. Went back later and brought the box home. I mean, this is all live action, no script, just one camera, one guy and his awesome girlfriend trying to get some footage of what we're doing here. So if you would please, give me a thumbs up and like the page, subscribe if you can. Comments are appreciated. Tell me what I'm doing wrong or what you liked. And I'll start editing the cutout video for the box this is sitting on today and try and get uploaded soon also. So appreciate you watching. Have a good day.